Hello and welcome to another episode of Keto Friendly Joe. Today, we're going to talk about the foods that you can eat. We're not even going to touch on the foods you can't eat because there's a lot of those. It's a big list. We're going to talk about the foods you can eat. And before we even get started, I want you to YouTube, and I want you to kind of Google. I want you to put it in the search bar. I want you to put in Tim Tebow on Dr. Oz Keto. He talks about how he's been on keto for the last 7 years. On there's also a whole spread of food, and there's a wonderful diagram of how ketogenics works, and really from a fat burning standpoint, what your body does. So I want you to YouTube that. I'll try to see if I can find a link and put that in here as well. I don't know how to embed links into videos yet, but I will try. I will try for sure. All right. So let's talk about what you can't eat. Look, the big foods on keto are the ones that have good amount of protein, a little bit of calories, and a lot of fat. With that, what I have for you today are basically the last two meals that we had. So I have some leftovers today. The first thing I want to talk about is this wonderful soup that my wife made. It's a cheese or cheddar broccoli bacon soup, and man, is it good. Oh, man. It's a little sloppy, but wow, does it taste great. Bacon is amazing on the ketogenics diet. Eggs, high protein, good fat. You want to make sure you're putting butter on it as well. And the thing about the food that you put in, while you want to look for low carb or no carb situations, it's okay to have some carbs. You still have to get up to that 20 or 25, depending on what your carb target is. So you still have to get that number in. Because the goal is not to have zero carbs in your day. The goal is to have some carbs in your day to start the burning machine in your body, to get the energy, right? But then you want to get the protein up, and you definitely want to get the fat up. So this broccoli cheddar bacon soup, amazing, and a beautiful ketogenics meal. In addition, my wife made this chicken broccoli casserole with cauliflower rice, and that is beautiful as well. I'm gonna have a bite in front of you as well. Let me show it to you. That's what it looks like. Looks like a whole heaping of awesomeness. The flavoring is actually pretty tremendous. A lot of people complain about how bland it can be to be on a keto diet. That's not true. You're just not doing it right, is what I would say to them. The key here is to eat these in moderation. You don't want to overeat, because then you're going to have some caloric issues, and obviously, unless you're really ramping up your calorie burning efforts through working out or running, you're not going to have the opportunity to really burn those calories. So you got to be careful about overeating. The last thing I want to show you here is that I have Powerade Zero. This is not a product placement thing, but it's Powerade Zero. It has 0 calories, 0 fat, zero carbs. And the goal here is I drink this for the electrolytes. So and it tastes delicious too. And you can get any of the flavors, obviously. That doesn't really matter. I have a couple other things to show you as well, but I'm going to pause for a second. So some other foods that you can eat while on the ketogenics diet are like these detour bars. So these detour bars are full of protein, 15 grams of protein. They do have some carbs. If you were to do the math, it's 3 net carbs. So again, right here we got total carbs. I believe the number is 17. Dietary fiber is 2. And then sugar alcohols is 12. So 17 minus 14 is 3 net carbs. So that's what would show up for you. There are a lot of things out there, though, from a taste standpoint. I add mustard, too. And I don't know how you feel about mustard, but I like mustard. And mustard has no carbs in it. So zero carbs. And, I mean, from a caloric standpoint, there are maybe 45. Oh, no, 0. It says 0. Sorry, 0. And eggs. I brought the eggs along too. The reason why I brought the eggs along is because the eggs are a great source of protein, and it's a fantastic ketogenic food. While my wife doesn't subscribe to this, I'd eat eggs pretty much at every meal, not just for keto purposes, but also because I like them fried, scrambled, omelets, hard boiled. I mean, eggs are delicious in my opinion. Now, you get into a situation sometimes where you have to supplement. For example, to really hit that keto stride, there's one food that's very, very much a superfood in the keto lifestyle, and that's avocado. The avocados are high, very rich in the fats that you want to eat, and it's super healthy for you too. So it's really, really fantastic food. And if you can put avocado in pretty much anything, like one of the things that I made early on in the process was a fried egg, where I baked it, but a fried egg inside avocado slices. So you just take the avocado and you dip it out a little. You take out the pit, and then a little bit of the center, and you crack the egg and put it inside that hole. And I made a bunch of those, baked them, and then you scrape out the egg. Oh man, it was beautiful. And for more information on this, if you want more information, just shoot me a quick IM or leave a comment down below saying, hey, I'd like more information, and I can invite you to some of these keto recipe groups where you can learn how to make keto-friendly tacos, keto-friendly soups, keto-friendly casseroles, all these different keto-friendly items that'll help you out. From a supplemental standpoint, fat is extremely important, getting the fat numbers up, that fat content up. And what I'm going to show you today is right off Amazon. It's called Brain Octane Oil, and it contains MCT. So MCT is, I don't even know what it stands for. But MCT makes it high in fat. Now, most of the ingredients are from coconut oil, just so you're aware. But it's high in the saturated fat. And that's what you're looking for. You want that saturated fat. And what that's going to do, a couple of things. One, it's going to clean out your digestive system. So be aware of that for a couple of days, the first time you use it, it's going to clean it out. I put it in my coffee, and with my coffee, I also throw in some half and half. So half and half has 1 carb, so I'm adding 1 carb per serving, and each serving is about 2 teaspoons, so 2 tablespoons. So I throw in one serving of this into my coffee, right? So every morning. And because coffee is great for you, there's no carbs and very low calories as well. So it barely even counts as anything other than water, and it's flavored very nicely with some caffeine as well. But anyway, I put this in my coffee, or I'll put it into my sports drink. I'll put it into my Powerade Zero. Sometimes into water, but it makes it kind of iffy on the water, so I prefer the MCT. You can also put it in your food if you like after you've cooked it. Just put a drop or two on top of your eggs or on top of your meal, whatever it is. So those are my suggestions. Again, if you are interested in more information on what foods are great for the ketogenic lifestyle, please feel free to drop me a comment below or hit me up on an IM if you've seen this on Facebook. And I will invite you to the recipe groups that I'm involved in. All right. I'm Keto Friendly Joe, and this has been your Keto Friendly 8 minutes. Have a good one.